Go live, the Jeff Newman Experience. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for tuning in. I know it's about 4:20 and you may be still in the office. Most likely you are. Maybe you can just take a 5-minute breather. Hey Shari, thanks for tuning in. Take a 5-minute breather. This may be a little long, between 6 to 7 minutes, no big deal. But happy birthday first to Gail Rosen, an old friend, also Andrea Coonan. Happy birthday to her. I just want to congratulate John McCann on McCann Real Estate. I got to find out more about that. John and I go way back, and I just noticed that on LinkedIn. So I'm going to approach him. Leon, thanks for joining me. And, I want to thank Jill Pavel, because right now, not only on Facebook, you can catch me on YouTube, because I will be posting all these videos on YouTube to get a more advanced following. And you really have to share. You have to share me and like me. Hey, Paul, thanks for joining. Stay tuned for this video. Again, it's raw, it's authentic. I write it up, I put it together. Sometimes I read from my notes. At least I'm honest with you. You get a true honesty with what I do, how I do it. I pick the topics and we go from there. There are comments section below. Please interact with me. Let's engage, because the more engaged we become, the better, the more exciting and the more fun it is. So I just don't want you to sit there. I want you to really get into some of the stuff that we talk about on a day-to-day and spark your success and your growth. But if you look at the caption, making an impact, oh my gosh, what could he be thinking about when he puts that up there? Let's focus on that topic that's very dear and close to my heart. And it is making an impact. That's why I actually wake up every day. It's why I grow and contribute to those around me to make that impact. I'm sure you do the same. To be a positive to give positive influence to your life and then to the lives of other people around you. They could be business associates. Kevin, thanks for joining. They could be your family, your friends, anybody in a supermarket. Just pass it on. You pay it forward, right? We're going to focus on bolstering that influence on people, on circumstances, on community and the marketplace around you. All right. I want to help you actually become an impact maker. Is that possible? Even though you do make an impact, is there any next level that you can maybe look other options? Kathy, thanks for joining. Are you ready? Are you ready to become an impact maker? If I had to boil down the one attribute, the one compelling, endearing trait of a leader, it is, oh, hold on, let's wait. Why should I tell you the answer to that? If you were to guess, what's the biggest attribute, the biggest compelling trait, endearing trait of a leader? Tell me what you think. Write it down in the comments below. What do you think it is? Let's play a little bit. I don't want you to sit there. Like I said, I want you to get engaged, all right? Tell me what you think, all right? Tell me the quality, the people of those leaders you're thinking about. When you think of history's most powerful, compelling, influential, movement-making, game-changing leader, what do you think their biggest trait is? What's the admired quality? The one that attracts people to them, connects them to other people. What do you think it is? That enroll people to wanting them to be supported by them. that brings their mission, their goal, and their cause for other people to be attracted to. Think about leaders like Lincoln, Churchill, Oprah. Why do you think they are the most attracted to and the most admired? What do you think? Do you have your answer ready? Put it in the comment. I was just filibustering until, maybe you would think of the most powerful trait of a leader. What do you think it is? Okay, let me tell you. It's authenticity. Authenticity. For months I've been saying I'm authentic, I'm raw. Authenticity. It's having what you say, what you feel, and what you believe and what you do to be the same as who you are. Okay? Do you want me to say that again? It's having what you say, what you feel, and what you believe and what you do to be the same as who you are. Complete grade A authenticity. We know the foundations of leadership. We've always heard it. Leading by example. To do so, you have to be clear of your values and align those values and actions together. A great example, and I'm going to give you an example in a story, is Mahatma Gandhi. What he believed, he lived. People want to follow a person like that. He lived his values and connected with millions on a shared vision. He didn't just cast his vision and had people lead first. He had people, he led people by example. There is a widely told story, and I want you to sit through this and maybe capture it, about Gandhi, about a little boy and sugar. Some of you may have heard it. It's such a great example that I think it's worth repeating. As the adage goes, we often need to be reminded more than we have to be instructed. So here goes. A woman came to see Mahatma Gandhi. She waited in line for the longest time, a couple of hours, with her son at her side in order to have an audience with Gandhi. When at last she gets to meet him and speak to him, the woman said, "Mahatma, please tell my son that he must stop eating sweets. It's ruining his health, his teeth, it affects his mood. Everything that he has, I see a change in him every time he has sweets. There's nothing I can do he won't listen to me. There's nothing I can do. And he keeps on eating and eating more. He's a good boy, but when he eats, he becomes a liar. He starts to steal. I'm afraid it's going to ruin his life. Please tell him to stop." Gandhi looked at the boy for the longest time. Finally, he says, "Come back in 2 weeks, and we will talk about this again." Confused and disappointed, the mother with her son leaves, and she doesn't understand why he just couldn't tell him to stop eating sweets. 2 weeks later, however, she comes back with her son and again waits in line for hours before she finally gets to speak to the master. "Mahatma," said the mother, "we come back after 2 weeks. I want you to talk to my son about stop eating sweets." Gandhi looks and says, yes, I remember, of course. "Come here, child." Gandhi reaches over when the child approaches him, puts his hands on the boy's shoulders and pulls him up very close to him, looks him square in the eye, very firm, and says, "Don't eat Sweets, and puts the boy down. That's it, the mother says? That's all you're going to say? She was flabbergasted. Why didn't you just tell that to us 2 weeks ago? Because, Gandhi replied, 2 weeks ago, I was still eating sweets. How could I tell this young boy to stop eating sweets when I myself have not stopped? Aha! Follow from by example. The single most important principle for authentic, influential leaders is be the change you want to see in others. You've heard that before. This is how Gandhi put it. If we can change ourselves, the tendencies in the world would also change. Think about all those things you're asking those people around you to do. Setting bigger goals. How big are yours? Have a servant heart to your customers. How's your servant heart when it comes to your team? Play nice with others. Get good grades. Do the right thing. Well, do you gossip about other people? Do you deliver great performances every day? Keeping your promise? Having integrity? Are you consistent? Tell me in the comments below. Jay, Alan, Jared, thanks for tuning in. Tell me in the comments below how you can become better or what you can be better at today. I want to know. It's Jeff at rometraining.com, www.rometraining.com, 908-906-4926. After hearing this video, if you know somebody that you want to make an impact on, pass it on to them. Have them listen to this video. It's only 12 minutes, all right? Have them share it to somebody else. You know, get inspired by that. Go to YouTube now, and if you want to get the video, all you need to do is, under YouTube is search Jeff Newman Making an Impact, and then it'll come up. I'm going to grow. I'm trying to grow that new piece of technology on YouTube. I know it took me a while to get there, but thanks a lot for all the followers. I really appreciate that. It's because of you my success at Rome Training has actually increased. You can go to my site, set up a schedule. I do one-on-ones, group coaching, and we have fun, but we definitely make it a point to reach a certain criteria to make some positive changes in your life, right? Because it's in those moments of decisions that your destiny is shaped. Have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. I have something really good to talk about. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Have fun. Love you.